YouTube, it's your backyard gardener. Today is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2017. I got a couple of things coming. It's going to be a collaboration video. We're going to do a quick unboxing of this Gurney's nursery. And then I'm going to show you some tips on how to tag your fruit trees. And then we going to do a couple of other things. So here we go. Now, I'm almost 100% sure that this is my fig. Violet D. Bardot. I believe that's the name. So, we're taking it out. This is my fig. Thank God. It took them a long time to send my fig. But, as you can see, it's packaged a lot differently from the other trees, and I'm gonna actually have to read the instructions on how to plant this. But from what I can see, I see my one stem here going all the way up, which is a nice maybe 3 inches. And then there's another stem coming off of right here, and they have it staked for me so that it can grow up kind of straight. So this is the Violet D. Bardot. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Fig. Now, you know I have a small Chicago Hardy fig that I had purchased from Lowe's. But this one came from Gurney's Nursery. I'm going to pot this one up in a 15-gallon pot. And it should be good for at least a couple of years. And I've also did a lot of research on how to root prune. But we're nowhere near that part yet. Maybe down the road a couple of years we'll start doing it, because I want to keep it contained in my container, and I want to keep it in a small container so that I'm able to easily move it in and out for storage in the winter time. So this is my fig tree from Gurney's Nursery. It's pretty nice, long. Got a good start. Might get some figs. If I do, I'll probably pick them off so that it can focus on the growth of the tree. But this is my fig. A little tip that I have that can show you how to keep up with the variety that you have for your fruit trees, or even your garden period, if you're growing a certain variety. With fig trees and cherry trees, peach trees, all fruit trees, there's always different varieties. And you kind of want to know what variety you have so that you'll know pretty much what it's supposed to taste like, how to care for it, and what zone that it can be in. With what I found on Amazon, they're called emboss or tags. And what these are, this is like a cheaper version of, I can't think of the other name of the tags, but it works the same. And it's supposed to last, the identification that will last for years. So how you work it is, this is the tag. And it comes with wires. You stick the wires through here, the holes, and then you hook it to your plant. You drill a hole in your pot or however, and you hook it to the plant, or you can wrap it around one of the branches, whatever you choose to do. I prefer to stick a hole in my pot and tag the pot, because the plants is going to stay in the pots for me. But this is how you use these tags. Okay. You just take a pen, or you can use a pencil. It doesn't matter, because you're just using the point to engrave on here. It's real simple. It's easy. You don't need any tools to do it. And you just start to write. When I show you I'm done. As you can see, I wrote sweet cherry, and it's just a indentation, and you can't even go back and try to smooth that out. It's permanently there. And you turn it on the back, it's not even written on. So what you could do on the back, like I would do, is I'm gonna write the month and the year that I bought the plant, or I can write the name of the plant again, so that I can keep up with 3/17. And this way I can keep up with pretty much how long I've had the plant and how old the plant is. So this is just a little tip that I have. Again, these was on Amazon, and I think I got 50 of these for $9.95. I think shipping was like $5, so you say $15. But they have another brand, but this worked just as well. So this is not a paid advertisement. I bought this item with my own money, but I just want to show you all things that you can do. And I'm also going to still keep my tags on my plant that came with the tree until the root, until the stalks start growing so big that it starts to tighten up. Then I'll cut it off. But I always have this as a backup, because you want to keep up with what variety you're growing, just to keep your garden or your orchard organized. Okay, now I'm at Home Depot. So the goal is to go inside Home Depot to search for a Santa Rosa plum tree, and to come out only with the Santa Rosa plum tree and nothing else. Wish me luck. See you when I get back. I'm over here by the fruit trees, and I don't see my Santa Rosa plum, but I see the medley plum. But that's not what I'm looking for, because this fruit tree is not a dwarf or semi-dwarf. The standard size is 10 to 20 feet tall, 10 to 20 feet wide. So even though I can keep it pruned to a certain height, reachable height, it's not what I'm looking for. Really don't want to settle. But I heard that these are really good plum trees, the medley. They produce really well, so I'm not sure. I'm kind of looking for something that's going to be on a smaller side. But they have a lot of cherry trees. But I got cherry trees. And, oh, the prices for these trees are really good. $34.98. That's not bad at all. And they're pretty thick. Nice root growth. These will probably bloom, bear fruit this year. Especially these over here. They got a lot of apple trees too, but I'm looking for something that's self-pollinating. I don't have to buy two different varieties just to get fruit. And these are mostly self-pollinating plants. So it's your backyard gardener. I still haven't found what I want, but I will continue to look. I know Lowe's have the Stanley plum, but that's not a dwarf or a semi-dwarf variety. So I'm going to continue to look for my semi-dwarf to dwarf Santa Maria, I think it's, Santa Rosa plum tree. It's a backyard gardener. Happy gardening, everybody. Okay, so even though I didn't find my plum bush that I was looking for out here, guess what? I found the deal. If you look straight ahead, let's see if I can zoom in. That Vigoro potting mix is $3 a bag. I think I'm gonna grab a couple of those up. Probably gonna grab 4 of them up. So that's still good. So like I told you, this is a time when Home Depot run a lot of sale on their stuff. So It's the time to get out. Their Kellogg's potting mix is $6.29. So this is the time to get out. If you're thinking about gardening, or if you're already, a gardener, and you want to fill your raised beds up, this is where you can get some pretty good deals. It's probably last year's soil, but that's okay. I'm going to get it. Happy gardening again.